Howdy everybody and welcome back to BTD6. I have decided I want to actually play Carts and Darts. I actually kind of like this map. I don't think I'm going to do anything super special for this. The only thing I could think of that I think would be pretty interesting as special. Well, you can't even afford to do that, man. I was going to say, see if we could just only build inside that, right? But that you literally can't afford. Maybe you could do that if, like, you Chinook your way inside after, but that's kind of... whatever. Doesn't really matter. I like this map. I don't know if you guys have played this one, but, I'm a big fan of it, as I've played through it for the first time. Do you guys really care about a lot of the intermediate maps, or do you just, do you guys do beginner? What all do you do, really? I'm kind of curious. But anyway... before we get super far into this, let me just say, if you like the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you want to help me choose what to use. And just a little shout out, hey, I have a Discord server now. It has a whopping 5 members in it so far, but of those 5 members, we all talk, and we want to discuss strategy for the game and being a community. So come on down. Join it, it'll be in the description below. Let's see. One thing that I think is kind of neat or interesting about this map is that these don't actually block line of sight. How can I show that? Yeah, these don't block line of sight, which also means they don't block projectiles, right? What we will do with that information, I'm not sure. Did I just lose? No, I didn't. I gotta slow down here because I'm actually on the verge of losing if I'm not careful. What do I want to run? Kind of thinking maybe like we could do a biggest one mortar. I don't think I've used that guy yet. That could be fun, right? In the short term, we probably just leave him right here. It's a good spot for now, but later we'll get him targeting this whole circle. Now, what else do we want to use? Because that's only like 40k. And then have I done... that's a good generic handler of balloons, I guess. So maybe I could do like a Moab domination. I don't think I've used him yet either. So why don't we do those two together? I think that sounds like it could be very fun and probably really good. Now, I'm curious about you guys, but do you guys go for Bernie stuff, or do you guys go for, just lost. Do you guys go for Bernie stuff, or do you go for middle path, faster reload? Personally, I go for Bernie stuff. I think it is way better. Stop ourselves from getting overrun at the start, see if that helps. See if I just did it poorly. I sure did. That's okay. And then if we lose one more time, I guess I'll swap to the Boomeranger. Nah, that was just a way better ability timing. I've been working on getting better about that. I think it is definitely something that you can practice. There can be some pretty tight timings, and if I really wanted, yeah, I could be like microing the... what do you call this guy? The mortar? But I know that's something a lot of people don't like doing. I don't blame him. He's kind of tedious to do that with, but... I like microing mortar, honestly. Now, what I didn't think about is because I'm going the way that I did, I messed that up. I didn't ability in time. I don't have good camo detection on my mortar, and Boomerang doesn't have it either, so I gotta think about how I want to do camo detection. Do I just want to, 4TC it? That was bad. Do I want to 4TC it, or do I want to, like, just... and by that I mean place a village down, by the way. Village can help a lot. Oh, we're fighting. This is why. Man, it's so tough hitting, pinks with mortar. There we go. Much better. Okay. It counts. I'm not really sure what I want to do. Do I lose? Yeah, I just lost. Dude, okay, I'm gonna just up my defenses. We're gonna grab my Boomerang guy, and we'll go from there. I will place him right here. We'll set him to last for now. Hopefully that doesn't hurt me too bad. But we'll go down the Red Hot Ranks path. then for red hot rings, I think... Actually, I don't know what cross path you want to do. I think we might end up doing a village here. What do you guys think? It just kind of looks like we might. Kylie Boomerang. The reason why I set this guy here is for Kylie Boomerang later, by the way, because we'll be able to throw down this way if you set to first, and this way if you set to last. Or strong, or whatever. He can throw down this way for strong. This actually looks like a really good boomerang spot in general. See, this is the kind of wave that makes me think about if I actually want to use middle path or not. Like, he pops like 2 balloons and then breaks. I just don't know which one's more effective. This is the kind of thing where I realized while I've played the game a lot, I don't always test my strategies. And I should try things out and actually, like, look into these things, right? Because sandbox mode exists, it's really easy to test this sort of thing. Just kind of felt like I might want the ability there. Hopefully I don't need it for 32 or 3. I don't think you need it for the camos on 33. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. You kind of... They don't slip by. We have so many choke points there that it won't matter, but... Maybe 36 will. Kind of like to get the big one here. That would help us a lot. But I don't know how our Moab popping power looks. Dude, it confuses me every single time that happens. Close is like the only targeting type I don't want. Just wanted to try them out on first and see what happened. Let's see if last makes a difference, and then I'll actually pay attention to why I lost. If that doesn't fix it. Okay, I just got an ability, and it's like, that's fine. Quincy does a really good job of just kind of turning things around. Oh, but we are now on this wave. Okay. Didn't think that through. Maybe we do need to do that. Or maybe we could just do like any other camo. We could do like a shimmer, right? Does shimmer do enough if I put him in here? Is this actually terrible? It looks like it might be terrible, right? Oh. Maybe not, right? I hope this isn't terrible. It kind of looks like it might be. It's a neat use of shimmer, though. I never get use out of this guy. I kind of just feel like, why would you go shimmer when you could just, like, put your towers together and have a camo village, right? We're just gonna, like, we're gonna choose a path here. We're gonna just commit. We're gonna commit all our towers. Because I'm getting overwhelmed on really easy spots just because I'm doing minimum requirements, and there's, like, no reason to do that, right? Yeah, that's the issue with shimmer right there. It already whiffed on, like, wave 37. That seems like a big deal to me. I guess we could just go the Necromancer and hop at this, though, huh? I think we have enough for all of those, right? This man's 60k, this man's like 40. Yeah, we definitely have enough for all of these. Like, I didn't need to micro that, but kind of felt like it. So I've been trying to, I hope maybe somebody could help me with this. I've been trying to find a way to do a 2-tower chimps using Gwendolyn and the Druid, right? Because Top Path Druid got changed. It now hits camo on tier 4. Which is significant, I think, maybe. I'm trying to figure out if it really is, right? Gwendolyn, the reason why I'm trying to use Gwen is because their level 3 ability and level 10 for that matter actually do hit camo balloons, inherently. Even though Gwen can't hit camo. Which I think is really cool. right? We should probably set it here. That's really neat in concept, but I've just not found a use for it, right? And I was thinking maybe if I could get past the point where I can afford the tier 4 druid, that would be it, right? But the issue then I'm having is wave 32, at least for a 2 TC, right? I could do a 3 TC really easy, because all you do is you give it a mib. Because in the mid game is where you lose. You specifically lose on wave 62, it feels like. Like, I don't think there's an answer, unless my positioning's just poor. Honestly, maybe it is, but I'd be curious if anybody could find an answer to that. Does this feel terrible to anybody else for the price that I've paid so far? I actually can't tell the mortar's doing full damage on its blasts at this radius. Oh, no, he is. Okay. Just kind of feel like maybe I should have gotten normal camo detection, though. But, I mean, I haven't gotten the achievement for resurrecting 250,000 balloons, so we can work towards that at least. Yeah, this mortar actually gets a lot of chances to hit stuff as well. I'm thinking as I look back over it, it looks like our camo detection is all on the second half of the track. I probably should have put wizard over here. That's the feeling I'm getting. Yeah, when a mortar actually hits the balloons, which is fantastic. I didn't realize just how much invincibility they had on this lower track. It's quite a bit. I think I'm actually going to point him up here a little bit, see if that actually makes a difference. Could put him at this intersection instead. That feels like it's doing a little better already. The Moabs are popping faster. Yeah, with the Moab shove, Moab press, that seems to be worth it. I think I'll go biggest one first. I could go pod first, but I'm not crazy about pod. Is it a range up though? It might be. I think we beat wave 60 pretty easily. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially if I don't mess up my microing. Maybe we should move him to target like here. That way he catches riffraff instead of what's already being attacked and handled. Yeah, it seems like it might be a little better. This is the wave that you die on when you try to 2 TC with Gwen though. Gwen and Druid. You can't handle 250 purples. And I want to find a solution to that, but I just can't quite seem to. What a crazy round this is for the big one. Jeez. Oh, what got through? I didn't even see what got through. I want to target it to this ring, right? Yeah, okay. He's just like the things get invincibility feels like too early on this side. That's what I'm feeling right now. Whereas if we point him over here, he seems to do a lot better. I wonder if I should just point it at the middle of the map, honestly. Okay. Now the thing to think about as well, though, is what kind of popping power do we need right now? And what can we afford? So we're at 50k here. So that's 60k spent. So we'll have 70k to spend by wave 90. Why does that matter? We gotta be able to handle DDTs. Kinda hope that Shimmer is enough. Luckily, if Shimmer isn't enough, we can buy a camo village. I like limiting how many towers I use. But this Shimmer thing is, it's kinda working. $42, $71, $32, and $15. Man, I know Quincy's getting very few pops, but I find him so handy for that early game, you know? I really think Quincy is currently right now ranked as one of my higher tiered heroes. Hey, are you guys interested in tier list type things, by the way? I think at this point I've had a lot of time to play and kind of learn. I don't think I'm amazing at the game, but I think it could be fun to kind of have a discussion with tier lists and stuff. I don't think they're always the best mode of discussion, but I do think they're fun, right? Ranking either towers or tower upgrades, possibly even. Cross paths and stuff. And the mortar goes crazy here, dude. We are so far away from affording Moab domination, it feels like, though. And we're about to head into, like, free play scaling. Maybe what I want to do is actually go for, Bod first. Yeah, I just died. Whoops. That's on me for poor placement. Yeah, okay, that feels okay. I don't know, you know, I actually kind of expected the biggest one to feel a little better to play here than it does. It doesn't feel terrible, but I felt like it should dominate this map, but it doesn't really feel like it does. Although this spot feels pretty good. It's just this, the iframes here start like to feel pretty early. I don't know if they actually have they feel like they've got iframes or something like that. Hey, this is the longest wave in the game, wave 78. It's actually not that bad of a wave. You've got 2 ceramic rushes and then just like a BFB in the middle. The BFB is the part that confuses me. I don't think I've ever died to that. It's this camo ceramic rush. Thank you, Quincy, for existing. Even though I haven't used your ability, like, at all. I've been letting Quincy slack this thing. He'd be putting in a lot more effort if I just used him, right? Did I just lose? Yes, I did. If I lose here... Jeez, dude. I think it's because I'm letting things regrow. I'm letting them cross half the map before I actually deal with them. And they're all regrowed wounds. Yeah, that's what it feels like it was. I was gonna get Prince of Darkness, but if I can get Moab domination first, it's probably better. I think it is, at least. Oh, assuming that's where my weakness is so far. Does he get stunned? Maybe the ZOMG doesn't actually get stunned by the biggest one. I thought it did. Now I gotta remember I spent that 500. Not that that 500 matters right now, but if I end up being 500 short for something, that'd be kind of funny. Alright, 13k away from Moab domination. What do you guys think of Moab domination? I think it's definitely my least utilized path on Boomerang Monkey. I like it more than I like... Hold on, I feel like I'm gonna die. I like it more than I like Top Path, but Top Path is also... I just recognize its power, right? It's just really good. It's affordable, it's strong, it handles a lot of the mid game very well. Okay. Oh, we're what the heck? When did we get 4,000 away? I guess we are on the waves 80 to 83. You do get a lot of money for those waves. What does our popping numbers look like? I mean, Buck is... Sorry, the Boomeranger is actually keeping up with the Wizard Monkey, at least in terms of pops. I am betting that I probably should have gone higher Pierce. One of them does, I do know that the difference between them on the crosspath does give you more knockback or faster knockback. I do know that much. I guess faster knockback is kind of nice. We are going to be just shy to afford Prince of Darkness, huh? But does that matter? If we can still just strip the camo off of them, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, I definitely gotta be microing mortar, by the way. It's so much more effective. See, are they getting stunned? I feel like they're getting stunned. The ZOMGs. I just can't tell for sure. These guys definitely are. Okay, time for the first DDT wave. Maybe I should put this here. Yeah, well, it definitely hits them, but just does like no damage. Okay. We'll try him first and see what happens. Does he get the stripping on all of them? He does? Okay. Wow, dude. Alright, let's try this then. A little bit more range might actually make him very usable too. Let's see. I think that the Prince of Darkness handles DDTs quite well, doesn't it? That was okay, but I think with how he handled it, I'd rather him, like, be back here. Yeah, you got that double overlap. And then I think 54k is pretty achievable by wave 95, and that should be okay for handling that. I gotta actually use Quincy, man. I'm not using his abilities. Right. We're going to. Eesh. Really now? Does his wall of fire help? I don't know if his wall of fire actually scales in damage or not. Come on. Oh, we leaked one rainbow purple, or one rainbow regrow. This could also be a Prince of Darkness location thing. Because we could do this, right? Oh, come on. Man, my micro's no good. Did you see that? So, like, yeah. We might want to do here, Guided Magic, Arcane Blast. Start out here, more like this. And move this here. Oh, jeez, dude. That's rough. Okay, I think we got it, though. And then we just need 4k by the end of next wave. Please tell me this wave's worth 3k. 2.7k. It sure is. Okay. I'll feel a little better now. Because I think Moab Domination. I think that just kind of handles the rest of these DDTs, assuming they get stripped of camo. And if not, we can buy Camo Village. Yeah, okay. We should probably set him to first. Or strong, I guess. One of those things. I think from here we're kind of good, right? We have our ceramic popping power, we have our Moab popping power. Alright, most of it was actually done by the border, huh? that is a high attack speed. Dude, look at his damage. Holy cow. He's racking up fast. I'm a little happy that Shimmer worked at least, but I mean, it was cheaper, right? It's cheaper than buying a village. It saved us 4K. And gave us one fewer tower to use. Which is definitely neat. We still have to beat this wave, I guess, but I'm pretty sure we do. I'd be shocked if we didn't, yeah. I mean, I thought it was going to be Mortar Monkey, and it still is going to be Mortar Monkey, but man, this Boomerang actually caught up a ton. Alright. I thought for sure I'd have that right. I was nowhere close. That's okay. Cool. Alright. Well, that was my first time beating that map on Chimps, by the way. I think that was okay. Probably harder than it needed to be. I do like the towers that I chose, and we had 35k left over. So we could have picked like an early game, tier 5, like Dart Monkey, Crossbow Master, and maybe could have simplified a lot of things. And honestly, Crossbow Master helps a little bit against DDTs. Same with like Desperado or something. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you very much for watching. Actually, since I'm here, those of you that are in the group, you guys are doing great. We're close to completing we're like a third of the way done or whatever. And then in a day, we unlock phase 2 to see what it's about. So, let's see it. And for you guys, I guess this will be after. Oh my goodness, dude, I forgot. I'm recording it preemptively. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.